Servus zusammen. Vonia and I are here at the Oktoberfest grounds watching them get things set up. You can see the main entrance here right behind us. The trucks are still rolling in. A lot of the rides are still being put up, but most of the tents are pretty well done. They're just finishing off inside. And things kick off, a week from tomorrow, right?
A week from tomorrow, yes. Mm-hmm. Saturday.
Yeah, so we pick up, how many guests on Saturday, Vonia?
36.
36.
36.
And what are we doing with them?
Then we go to Wiesn. Well, actually, we're stopping at Ondex first.
We are, yeah.
Do lunch at Ondex, then the Wiesn. And then we go to Wiesn. And then Sunday we have the castles.
Right.
And then on Monday we have Wiesn.
Yeah, well, most people probably don't know what a Wiesn is.
A Wiesn is a party every town has that have a mountain range where they bring the cows back from the mountains and they gather them up, and then Wiesn means to separate. So then they're going to separate the cows to the various farms, and good reason to have a party.
Yeah, and the great thing, they walk in through the town and they're all gussied up with flower bonnets on them and the huge bells. We have to get out there fairly early in the morning. I think it's 8:30 or 9 in the morning is when the cows come home. And then we'll be back in their tent in the evening to have a party. And then we head down to Berchtesgaden. That's always something you enjoy.
Yeah, it's lovely to be in the mountains. And we usually do the salt mine tour, which is fun. A little dark, but fun.
Maybe if you're not claustrophobic.
Yeah. But everyone likes the schnapps factory too. So
yeah, that's my favorite there, the Enzian schnapps. They are famous for, down in the Berchtesgaden area, they harvest the gentian plant up in the mountains, chop up the roots, and distill that down into one-of-a-kind moonshine. So I always look forward to that, and I look forward to taking people on a short alpine hike where we usually take the ski lift up to the top of the Jena mountain, and then we walk maybe 4 hours or so.
Yeah, about that.
Well, we're gone for 4 hours. Yeah, because we do stop at 2 beer huts and also a schnapps hut along the way, so that's a lot of fun. And then we roll back into Munich right after that. We'll be stopping at the Herrenchiemsee Castle on the way back.
Yes, that's added this year. We haven't done that in the last couple of years, so that was something we've added to the schedule.
Right.
But we were just there this summer, so hopefully it'll be nice weather and we can enjoy that.
So then we'll be back in Munich for the start of Oktoberfest, which is officially going to kick off at noon on Saturday. But right before that, we'll be watching the parade. And every one of these 14 major tents, they will load up a beer wagon. It'll be pulled by a team of horses. How many are there? There's like 4 horses usually?
No, there's teams of 4 and 6.
Okay.
So, so a little harder. Usually the host carriage is just 2, but the beer wagons can be 4 or 6 horses.
Yeah, and they all march in the order that they've appeared on the Wiesn. So the first one is going to be the Schottenhammer. This is a Spaten tent, and they're always the first ones because they were the first tent at Oktoberfest, and that's also the tent where the town mayor is going to tap the first keg and then scream out "O Zaptis" when it's time for everyone to start serving the beer.
Yeah.
So we don't go on Saturday, but we do go on Sunday. We have seats up in the balcony of the Augustiner Festhalle. So it's our favorite tent, my favorite tent.
Yeah, your favorite.
My favorite tent, mainly because they're the only ones that serve the beer, the good Augustiner beer, out of a wooden cask. So it's a keg called a Hirsch. It's 200 liters, and the average time it lives at Oktoberfest is just 12 minutes between the time they tap it and the time that they have it completely drained.
Yeah, that's interesting to watch. You can actually go back into the corner and watch them do that. It's quite interesting. It's good video.
Yeah.
If you want to show your friends and family what it really looks like back there.
Yeah, just the logistics of how this whole operation is handled. So at the Augustiner tent, there's going to be 6,000 people. You're served the beer in a glass mug, a 1-liter mug. You're going to have chicken on a rotisserie chicken, which is awesome, served on on a china plate with real metal silverware, served by a lady wearing a traditional dirndl, or a guy. I guess we don't want to forget Dee Dee up in the balcony, right? They put all the strong guys up there, and he's been our server there for 10 years or so, I guess. Yeah. So we're looking forward to that, and it's going to be a ton of fun. And we're also back in there on Monday.
Yeah, two days back to back. It's always interesting on Monday morning to see who shows up and who doesn't.
Well, like we always say, anybody can drink one day in a row. So we hope that you're getting excited about Oktoberfest. We sure are. Can't wait for it to get going. And we've already started taking reservations for our trip in 2020. And you just worked on the list yesterday, right?
Yeah, it's half full already.
It's half full already.
Half
We're doing
full.
2 trips, a 10-day and a 7-day.
Yes. So the first one is includes the Fischheit, and the second one includes Bamberg.
Right.
So
So
it should be
for the
fun.
beer lovers, Bamberg is the destination, and we'll be probably doing another video underway talking to you more about that. So enjoy the Oktoberfest season. We'll see you from inside of the tent.